This is Vijaya Banu. In this session, we will get to know about Bhuvan Panchayat towards effective utilization of space technology for grassroots level planning and governance. Hope you all are aware about Bhuvan portal, Bhuvan Geoportal, which is growing towards meeting the needs of our nation. Bhuvan has got a wide variety of datasets, applications, services, and users. Bhuvan Panchayat is Bhuvan for Panchayats. It's dedicated to Gram Panchayats development. The whole process of decentralized planning is implemented and deployed in the name of Bhuvan Panchayat portal. So in this session, we will be seeing the various topics, introduction and concepts of decentralized planning, need and the requirements, building blocks and technologies, datasets, geo-visualization and area profile report module, asset mapping module towards building the national assets directory, planning an activity participating in the whole development process, how to implement and monitor the progress of various activities being implemented. We will also see how to collaborate and contribute in further development of this geoportal towards Gram Panchayat development. So decentralized planning concepts. The decentralized planning tells us all about the involvement of local level institutions in the development of their own region. It's not new for our country. It's there for last 2 decades. Various committees, thanks to various committees which have worked to operationalize this particular concept in our country. That is, the local level institutions participate in planning and development of their region. So these committees felt that the effective planning is possible. That is, the planning can be effective only with the awareness of the people and their participatory approach. So based on these recommendations, the constitutional acts of 73rd and 74th amendments were brought out. 73rd and 74th amendments of Constitutional Act emphasized on decentralized planning in India. So this particular process has got a functional multi-tier approach, which is shown in this particular diagram. So we can see here the Gram Panchayats being knowing their resources and their needs, focus on developing, making a plan towards further development process. These plans, which has been prepared by Gram Panchayats, are put up for further approval process to the block panchayat authorities. The block panchayat authorities consolidate the various plans which has come from the various Gram Panchayat of the block which he or she is responsible, and this particular partially approved plan is put forward to district planning committee. So this is the way the plans which has been prepared by the involvement of the Gram Panchayat people is going and getting the approval and proceeding towards the implementation. Having seen the concepts of decentralized planning, let us see why this particular geoportal is necessary. Yes, as we all know, though this decentralized planning is a generic process, different regions have brought out different aspect or approaches. Hence, this demands a specific solution for the problems. Also, the information should be available at all respective levels, starting from the citizens, the panchayat level heads or representatives, and after that block level representatives. So in appropriate levels, the information is essential. Also, the geospatial data sets, the role of the geospatial data sets in decentralized planning process cannot be ruled out. There should be a system to enhance the flow of the information across the various levels. And this should also ensure coordination among the stakeholders. Thus, towards providing transparency and participation in the total governance process leading to good governance, the visionaries at ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, felt that this particular geoportal, christened as Bhuvan Panchayat, is essential. So, we have got already a set of building blocks available towards implementing and deploying this geoportal. Yes, one of the main building block I would like to mention here is the Digital India program, which is a flagship program to transform the country into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. Thanks to the initiative of the government, it has got a whole sum of information systems and citizen-centric services. E-Kranti National Governance, E-Governance Plan 2.0 is worth mentioning here, which has already got 31 mission mode projects. So the focus is to bring together Indian talents and information technology towards providing a better India tomorrow. So one of another building block we came across during the operationalization of this project is the Make in India effort, where Indian Space Research Organization also participated to showcase a whole suite of data processing products, geospatial technologies, location-based services, application software developments, which has put forward a lot of efforts, and the Gagan-based smartphone applications. Next building block to mention, in line with the central government, Ministry of Rural Development and Ministry of Panchayat Raj, it should be MOPR. These departments has got a whole sum of programs towards this approach, which was a great motivating factor. Apart from that, ISRO has also launched a set of initiatives. One of the projects you would have come across is SISDP, that is Space-Based Inputs for Decentralized Planning. Under this project, of course, the Bhuvan Panchayat portal is one of the deliverable of this particular project. This project, with the help of a set of partner institutions, has generated 1:10,000 scale maps, which are very essential in the planning process. So these maps are also part of Bhuvan Panchayat portal. Apart from ISRO's initiatives and various central government departments initiative, state governments have also got their own agenda. For example, Andhra Pradesh government has got AP Smart Board Smart Village program in the same lines. So you would have been read in various articles that ISRO is working with 58 ministries and carrying out nearly 160 projects in various ministries like Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Communication and Information Technologies, and all others to mention, thanks to the initiative and the national meet which was conducted during somewhere in September last year. Next set of building blocks to mention, when we started this effort, a set of geospatial datasets which are very essential for building this particular portal is available. High resolution imageries, cadastral datasets, legacy datasets available with state departments and other organizations, infrastructure and settlements, land use land cover maps and drainage maps. These are some of the datasets which are very essential in the planning process, thanks to the SISDP project, which has delivered all these things in 1:10,000 scale. Next set of building blocks to mention, that is our technologies. Wide reach of internet is one particular factor to consider. Tablets and smartphone growth, open source technologies, crowdsourcing, a beautiful factor, and the WebGIS as wholesome factor. So considering this, we have got already a set of building blocks in place to enable such a geoportal. One more factor to factor worth mentioning, as geospatial media has mentioned in their January release, ISRO's big stands for BIG, that is Bhuvan, IRNSS and Gagan. So Bhuvan, having got its high resolution imagery, 2.5-meter datasets for the entire country and 1-meter data for the selected regions, we have got already the building blocks for developing such portal. And other resources to consider, for example, the data centers of Bhuvan. Bhuvan started the first data center being situated in Hyderabad. We are also growing with other data centers which are regionally distributed, geographically distributed. One at Hyderabad, Nagpur, one at Jodhpur, Calcutta, and Bangalore to mention. Using all these data centers and the available resources, it's very easy and feasible to develop such an effort. So having seen the various building blocks for developing Bhuvan Panchayat portal, we will see how to reach Bhuvan Panchayat portal. So please visit www.nrsc.gov.in, NRSC's website. From there, we have got a set of spatial web services, Bhuvan, India Varis, NICS, Climate Information System, etc. So having chosen Bhuvan, we will have a decentralized planning option through which we can reach Bhuvan Panchayat portal. Or we can straight away use www.bhuvan-panchayat.nrsc.gov.in. Having mentioned all the positive building blocks available, I would also like to mention the gap which was present at that particular point of time and how we put efforts to come across such scenario. So the Gram Panchayat boundary for the entire country was not available at the point of time. Thanks to Ministry of Panchayati Raj, non-spatial data which was available in Excel sheet format, which said these particular villages falls under this particular Gram Panchayat, and having survey of India's village boundary available with us, we could map the spatial and non-spatial data we could merge and produce first draft panchayat boundary for the country, which was integrated in this portal. But due course of time, a lot of efforts are put by state departments, state remote sensing centers to enhance this particular boundary. Currently version 1.0 is available, but these improvements will be integrated with this portal very shortly. So coming to the main features of Bhuvan Panchayat portal, we have got geo visualization of 1:10,000 scale data sets, and we have got area profile report generation module, asset mapping module, and a module to plan, implement and monitor the various activities which are being implemented, and we have got a set of downloads as in the report form as well as the map book form. Let us see one by one feature now. So before going into the geo visualization, it is worth seeing the data availability. As I have mentioned to you, the satellite imagery is available for the entire country, which is of 2.5-meter resolution. It is of the period acquired during the period 2008 to 2012. 1-meter data sets are available for selected region. The region name will be available in Bhuvan store. Then the thematic, there are also certain plans to update these data sets. Thematic mapping, yes, 99% of the data which is of 1:10,000 scale for drainage, settlement, land use, land cover, etc. are archived. We have got 98% data set uploaded in this particular portal. Cadastral data, we have right now Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Kerala data sets. Assam, Haryana, West Bengal will be available shortly. Administrative data sets, currently we have version 1.0. This is all Survey of India data sets. starting from state, district, mandal or taluk, and village datasets. And version 2.0 are being generated with the by collecting from the data from the state remote sensing centers, and once it will be available for the entire state, it will be uploaded in the portal. Currently we have archived for 11 states. So these are some of the examples of Jayapur Gram Panchayat, where we are seeing the satellite imagery, the road layer in 1:10,000 scale, and land use land cover maps. We may be asking why this spatial data sets, why these maps, thematic maps are very essential. Yes, here we can see an example where there is a proposal to convert the wastelands to pasture lands. Here we have considered two set of maps, one of land use land cover map and one of satellite imagery, and we have and land capability classification map. From these maps, we have understood what is the land, what is the biggest patch of wasteland available, which can be converted to pasture land, and keeping in consideration that land capability classification factor, the suitable solution is being recommended. So this is one another example of usage of these data sets. Using this groundwater potential map, the potential areas where the drinking water wells can be drilled are recommended. This is one particular example to understand which are the resources which needs upgradation to provide a better access to the settlement areas nearby. So there is a proposal for Subdat Panchayat of Luni block which has been created with the help of the local residents there. For example, a car track has to be modified. A proposal is made to upgrade a car track to metal road. So now we will be demonstrating this particular geovisualization module. We have opened the portal. The screen shows Dehradun district of Uttarakhand state. So as I was mentioning to you, there are certain modules here: area selection, area profile report, asset mapping, activity planning, implementation monitoring, and a set of download option. So to proceed with any process, we need to first select an area. So there is an option area selection, from which we can select the area for which the various processes will be carried out. I am selecting Uttar Pradesh state, Varanasi district, Araji line block, Jayapur Gram Panchayat. We have navigated to Jayapur Gram Panchayat. So the dotted black color lines available here shows the Gram Panchayat boundary. Gram Panchayat, as we all know, is a cluster of villages. So we can see the villages marked in maroon color boundary. To see the high resolution data, we can use this particular option, and there are a set of navigation tools available like zoom in, zoom out, box zoom out, etc., using which we can navigate to the region of interest. Apart from the satellite imagery, we are also seeing here a set of boundaries starting from state, district, block, panchayat, village, cadastral maps. Then we can also overlay the constituencies map, parliament constituency, and assembly constituencies. Similarly, the data sets with respect to various schemes like Sanji, Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, where people have adopted various villages for our Gram Panchayats for their development, are depicted here. We are seeing Jaipur Gram Panchayat is adopted by our Prime Minister. And similarly, the backward regions which are under grant of funds can be visualized. Apart from this, the thematic data sets which I was mentioning, which has been created under SISDP projects, are available for visualization. For example, the drainage and water bodies layer. We are seeing the drainage overlaid here. Similarly, land use land cover maps. Land use land cover maps, the legends can be visualized by expanding this particular option. Lakes and ponds are depicted in royal blue. Bright red indicates the settlement region. So, to see the region beneath this particular point, we can go to the swipe tool, which is available under personalization, and we can choose the layer on which the swipe has to be applied. So, we can see the water body in this satellite imagery also. Then the slope datasets. Slope datasets are very essential to understand the terrain of the region. For example, here the green color indicates the leveled region and yellow color indicates gently sloping region. If we go to some steeply sloping region like Uttarakhand, Dehradun district, we can see the steepy slope region. You can see here the terrain. So these tools and all these data sets which are being visualized now are very essential in doing the planning process. Similarly, we have also got the infrastructure layer, rail, road, waterways, canals, point of interest, etc. And there are set of hydrological units integrated with Bhuvan Panchayat portal, basin, sub-basin up to micro watershed level. The hydrological data sets are integrated. The legacy data sets are being archived and it is available for few gram panchayats. So these are the various data sets available under in this particular portal. And tools, we have already seen navigation tools, measurement tools like length. We can calculate the length of any feature or any segment, and we can also calculate the area of any polygon feature. Under personalization, you will find swipe, identify, query tool, and mark and mail tool, go to my area tool, etc. And linked view is an important feature to mention here. We can always link two different data sets, and this tool, this particular features comes very handy during the planning process. So this is all about geo-visualization feature of Bhuvan Panchayat portal. Now let us take the next important menu, area profile report. I'm stopping the desktop sharing. Yeah. Now we have got, I think, yes, under the area profile report, we have integrated the census 2011 information with Bhuvan Panchayat portal. the socio-economic data is integrated. It is available village-wise, but the data sets have been aggregated panchayat-wise and it is presented here. So these the various amenities which have been surveyed during 2011 are also integrated here, and we can also download this entire information in the form of a PDF report, and the maps can also be printed and are downloaded as a PDF document through this particular area profile report option. So we would like to demonstrate now this area profile report option of Bhuvan Panchayat portal. Area profile report, we have got here dashboard option, interactive report and print area profile report. I would be choosing interactive area report. We need to select the state and the region for generating the report. Araji line block of Varanasi district, Jayapur Gram Panchayat. The screen has got refreshed. A moment, please. So the area profile, we have selected the area profile report option where we are interested to download the profile report for the selected panchayat, that is Jayapur Gram Panchayat. We are seeing the various tabs available here. The total socio-economic data, the issues, priorities pertaining to this particular area are categorized under various tabs. So the identification details provide us information about how many villages are available in this particular panchayat, which block it belongs to, which district, etc. The details of the sarpanch, the mobile numbers, contact details if they have logged in and uploaded, and the Gram Sabha meetings which are held in this particular Gram Panchayat. The list of ongoing schemes are also recorded here. So for viewing any information, there is no registration or authorization process involved. Any user can visualize the data sets, but if some of the users are interested in uploading the data sets, it needs registration and login. There is a tab major issues and constraints. The issues pertaining to this particular Gram Panchayat can be uploaded and visualized. For example, we are seeing the school for women and institutions for higher education is an important issue in this particular Panchayat. Coming to the priorities of the area, the improvement of the road infrastructure is one of the priorities as recorded in this particular region. The various ongoing activities can be recorded here. Under the tab Village and Town Directory 2011, we have integrated the total census data, and we can see here various parameters starting from population in the age group between 0 to 6, population information for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, population information for literacy, and worker details, etc. Suppose let us select population information by literacy. This can be visualized as a pie or bar chart. We are seeing the male population, male literate population is 60%, while the female population is around 40%. And also the tabular details are provided here. The census survey is carried out once in 10 years. So if the Sarpanch has got updated information for the current year, the Sarpanch can always register and log in and update the information, which is highlighted in this yellow color. Similarly, the various amenities. available in this particular panchayats or can be listed under this option the village amenities, for example hospitals, schools, etc. This set of information is very important factor while carrying the planning process so that we can avoid fund utilization for the same aspects again and again. House sensing information is available at district level, for example. House sensing information is available at district level. By using this particular option, we can see the data, conditions of the houses, roofing conditions, sanitation conditions, etc. And if the region has got a history of various vulnerabilities, hazards, disasters, floods, like floods, etc., we can update this information, which will be helpful during the planning process. So the whole information which have been demonstrated right now under various tabs can be printed as a PDF report using print report option. It can be downloaded chapter wise or all chapters can be put together, and using the create report option the report can be generated. We would like to show the document which has been downloaded from this particular portal. Jaipur Gram Panchayat Area Profile Report. Satellite imagery and the contents are available here. Table of contents are available here. So starting from the identification details, ongoing schemes, priorities, constraints, major issues, ongoing activities, census information, population information, village amenities. So this entire report, around 33 pages, is available for downloading and putting for further use. Going back to our presentation. One more feature in this area profile report I would like to show. Area profile report, dashboard. A set of climate information, the rainfall, temperature information are also integrated in this portal. For example, if we select Uttar Pradesh state, Varanasi district and Arajalan block, Jaipur Gram Panchayat, we can see here two options available, rainfall and temperature. To see the rainfall pattern for the selected years 1971 to 1976 annual rainfall pattern, we can use this show chart option. In 1971 it was 1441 millimeter rainfall. In 1972 it reduced to 864. As shown here, the rainfall pattern can be visualized. In the same lines, the temperature pattern can also be visualized. This is all to tell about for area profile report module. Let us go to the next module. Asset mapping. Asset mapping, having the knowledge of various assets of a Gram Panchayat is very essential while carrying out the planning process. Assets, by assets we mean the assets or the amenities which are constructed using government funds. For example, hospitals, schools, or any other resource which is constructed using government fund for the benefit of the community uh, um, or the assets. So these assets can be mapped for a particular gram panchayat so that the funds can be put to an optimal use. There is a module under asset mapping option using which the assets of the gram panchayat can be mapped. We have provided in the Geoportal one mobile application which is Android based application which can be taken to the field, and based on the GPS locations which are tracked, the particular asset can be mapped and these information can be uploaded to the server. So this particular screen gives the total coverage of the assets mapped in various parts of our country under Bhuvan Panchayat portal. These are some of the examples of the assets mapped in Jaipur Gram Panchayat. We can see right side the details of the asset maps, and on the left side in the map we are seeing the location of those civic amenities. This is one example of a school which was constructed during the time of mapping in Jaipur Gram Panchayat. So there is also another project which is running in the country to build the nation's asset directory. So these all assets mapped using this particular portal contributes to national assets directory. In the same way, you can also download the application, mobile application, which is available on this portal and contributes for building the national assets directory. These are certain screens of the mobile application. We would like to demonstrate this particular feature. Let us go to the third important option, asset mapping option, view the mapped assets. So for uploading the assets, one need to register with the portal and log in. Registration is a very simple process. I am going to show the screen of registration. Very minimal information like the name, the user type, whether it is Panchayati Raj representative or a citizen can be filled up here, and then the telephone number, email, and the area selected, means area in which you are interested to do this particular activity, and the username, password can be filled up, and then the registration doesn't go through a moderation process as of now till a modality is being worked out. So registration is an immediate process. When the submit button is clicked here, register button is clicked here, a message comes to your mobile and email which is given, and immediately it will allow us to log in. So right now I am logging in as a user. As I have registered Jaipur Gram Panchayat as my area of interest, we can see here. I am directly taken to my area of interest, that is Jaipur Gram Panchayat. We are seeing a list of assets which are mapped in this particular Gram Panchayat. To give a better view, I would like to zoom in here. Putting the satellite imagery in the backdrop, we can see a school being mapped here, and right side we are also seeing a set of list of the assets which are mapped in this particular Gram Panchayat. For example, there are 3 banks, 6 religious places, 2 tanks or ponds mapped in this particular region. To see the details of a particular asset, we can go to personalization, identify option, and we can click on the asset to see the details of the asset which is mapped. So we are seeing it's a model school. It's a co-ed school run by government, and around 24 rooms are there. And this was the school. This is the school, and the photograph shows that at that particular point of time it was on in construction stage. The person who has marked also has given a set of clues and remarks. So to map an asset, okay, this is all about how to visualize the assets which are mapped in this particular Gram Panchayat. Now let us see how to map an asset using the mobile application. Trying to stop. Hope all of you are seeing the mobile application screen available in our desk. Yeah. This particular mobile application is available for download in the Bhuvan Panchayat portal under the link mobile application 2.0. So once downloaded and transferred to this mobile application, we can install that. And after logging in, we will be getting a screen like this. So we'll be having options to map the assets, view the assets, send the assets, or the application. So to map the assets, we need to choose map assets option. A set of assets are listed here. For example, if I am interested to map an educational facility, I can say school, search for the keyword school, and it will be available for us to map. We can see here primary school, middle school, etc. available. Or if I am interested in these particular options, I can straight away go here. Civic communities, educational facilities, medical facilities, veterinary hospitals, transport systems, etc. are available. Under the next option, that is governance assets, we are seeing administrative assets, training and data collection centers, and others option. Similarly, in productive assets, we are seeing certain mining and quarrying options, industries, forest producers, agriculture system, etc. For example, if we consider that we are going to map an educational facility, please select educational facility, school or college appropriately. I am choosing here other educational assets, and here the various geometry options will be available: point, line, and polygon. One few points to ensure here before starting this asset mapping process. We should ensure that the GPS is on in the top header. The green, it should be in green. If GPS or location based services is off in your mobile, it will be shown as red. You need to enable that. Internet is not mandatory for mapping the assets, but for registration and first time logging into the mobile and sending the asset details which are mapped, internet is essential. So we have to ensure that these features are enabled appropriately. And for example, to map the educational facility as a point, we choose point. And now we can see the GPS says that the latitude, longitude, position accuracy is 10 meter. When it comes around 3 to 4, means less than 4 meters, we can go ahead for mapping the assets. Say I'm working indoor right now, it's 11-meter accuracy. I'm capturing the position of the asset. Then I'm also taking the photograph. The photograph is captured and saved in the mobile. and we can see the photo appearing right now here, and other details like name of the assets, a name of the educational institute, and any other information if it is available can be filled, and based on the internet availability in your mobile, you can choose send or send later. Send later can be is sent later. We need to choose the asset and send the asset later. Right now I am going with the option send later to show you the feature. So the data is currently getting stored into the mobile in the local device. Okay, this asset can be uploaded later using the send later option. Now we go back to the various options and we are trying to view the assets which are mapped. A certain filters are available. I say I would like to view all the assets. To view the assets, internet connectivity is essential. So you can see here a educational asset, yeah, which I have mapped just before starting the demonstration. And then we are also seeing IARS hostel, which has been mapped. Now to send the data which is mapped, now we can go to send later option, and we can see here one asset being waiting for sending. So we can choose either edit asset or we can send straight away. We can select the asset and send. It's trying to upload the data. So in this manner, we have got a message saying that data is sent successfully. So in this manner, we can map the various assets. Logging out from the mobile application. Having seen how to map the assets, how to upload, and how to visualize the assets, proceeding with the next step. There are certain variants of the mobile application which are developed as per the customer's needs. For example, Andhra Pradesh state government in their Smart Ward Smart Village initiative, they wanted a customized application where there is a set of process to be incorporated into the flow of mapping application, and also they had a different set of assets as per their state needs. So starting from asset categories, they had around 9, asset subcategories, they had around 33. And you can also see in this particular flow chart that certain conditions of the road, etc., of the habitation which is mapped is being recorded here. So if you see this particular initiative, it's a huge effort towards mapping the available resources and putting for further going ahead with comparative analysis of various gram panchayats in their development process by calculating the development indices and ranking them, and so this is a beautiful approach in the total development process. These are some of the assets as per their requirements. Having seen the geo-visualization, area profile report, and activity plan asset mapping process, let us come to the next important activity module, which is activity planning. The various resources are created under various schemes using using the various funds available under various schemes. So please remember the slide which has been explained during the starting of these presentations, where the panchayats propose the plans which are put up forward for the approval by their block panchayat authorities, which further goes ahead with district planning committee. Yes, to introduce transparency and to bring forward the collective participatory approach, we have also enabled one level, a citizens level, where citizens can propose and then the Gram Panchayat authorities can consider these particular plans and put up for the further approval. So here we are seeing one particular example during the case study conducted in Luni block of Rajasthan state. We are seeing the asset mapped here, and based on the attributes it says that number of female teachers available is 6, but there are no toilet facilities. So under Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan scheme, the construction of school toilets was proposed by the citizens during this particular case study. Would like to explain this activity planning and the multiple tiers of approval process involved in this activity planning module. Yeah. The activities under which the various resources can be created will be listed under the activity planning option. Let me go to the Panchayat portal again for showing this particular option. Choosing the activity planning and plan activity feature. I am logging in as a citizen so that I can show the proposal process. So on the right side screen, we are seeing a set of schemes starting from GNREGA, Integrated Watershed Management Program, etc. For planning an activity in this particular Gram Panchayat, we need to choose the activities and sub activities available. For example, if you are interested to do field bunding activity, we need to choose that, and the geometry can be selected from here, and the location. This has to be done with a good ground knowledge and field survey. So suppose if we are interested to do this field bunding activity as this particular location, we can fill this particular form. Activity title, the cost, the duration to do this particular activity, and the details, any details, and if there are any documents available, that can be also uploaded, and this particular proposal can be saved. Do you want to save the activity? Yes, and send it for approval? Yes. So this particular proposal which has been proposed right now is uploaded in this portal, and when the Gram Panchayat authorities log in to consolidate the various activities available under this various Gram Panchayats of the block which he is concerned about, he will be able to see this particular plan. So we have seen the proposal activity where the citizen is proposing, and then when the Panchayat Raj Institution Authority logs in, he can see the various activities planned in this particular Gram Panchayat by various citizens. So he or she can consolidate these activities, and then if he considers it for further approval process, he can use consolidate, and there is an option submit panchayat plan. If it has to be revised, then reject option can be chosen, and the plan can be sent back to the citizen for revising it with certain remarks. Suppose, let us assume that the Gram Panchayat Authority has approved the Panchayat plan. Then, when he approves and forwards, it will be available in block level Panchayat Authority. When block level Panchayat Authority tries to see the various plans available in the various Gram Panchayat of his block and consolidate, these plans submitted and forwarded will be available for consolidation. Based on certain criteria, the plans can be rejected or submitted for further process. So once the district level authority approves the particular plan, we can see that the plan gets the plan which is in the pending status, which is in yellow color right now, gets converted to a approved plan. In case of rejected plan it becomes red, and in case of approved plan it becomes green, and it will be available for implementing the various process. So the approved plan gets will be available under implementation and monitoring option, and these particular tasks which have been undertaken can be monitored on basis by the Gram Panchayat. Here we are seeing the status as green. That is the plan which has got approved. Now there is an option as we were showing. Implementation monitoring under this particular menu. So using that implementation and monitoring option, the user can monitor the progress of the particular activity and start updating the progress of the various activities which has been approved. The work completion status can be modified. So this is the multi-tier approach for carrying out the spatial planning process which has been implemented in Bhuvan Panchayat portal. So apart from this, there are certain download options under which you can also download the maps, mobile application and area profile report. Going back to the presentation. Yeah. These are some of outreach program conducted to enhance the awareness of this particular Panchayat portal. Having shown the potential of the portal, I would also like to quickly go through one of the case study which was conducted in Luni and Balesar block of Rajasthan, where 45 gram panchayats were considered, and with a set of workshop which was conducted for during 3rd and 4th September, and with certain meetings with the appropriate officials, these per activity was undertaken. These are some of the outcome of the workshop, where around 1,300 assets were mapped by with the help of the citizens, sarpanch and other officials in this particular region. This is the spatial distribution, and these the banks highlighted in yellow color. We are seeing here around 1,345 assets are mapped for various gram panchayat, that is the 45 gram panchayat in this particular region. Similarly, the activity planning was also taken up. These are the list of the gram panchayats under which various activities were proposed. These are some of the activities proposed. They have proposed for a new gram panchayat bhavan, new public toilets is one of the requirements, and pond renovation is one of the requirements. And under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana scheme, the road upgradation is one of the requirements. And here we can see a new requirement for Anganwadi. And this is one example for beautification of the river, Jojri river bank, which is proposed under IWMP. Then we are also, one thing to mention here is when we come to the activity plans and schemes available, state to state, the schemes differ. So there is in Rajasthan, it's Shri, which covers sanitation, health, education, etc. So when this requirement came, we have customized this particular module to incorporate the state specific schemes. So we have seen some of the renovation of schools being projected under Shri scheme. Similarly, one of the requirement is solar street lighting under Shri again. So these are some of the plans which are made for Salavas Gram Panchayat. So totally 532 activities were mapped in this particular 45 Gram Panchayats. Some of the screenshots showing the workshops conducted and the people participation. So when we have shown a practical case study, there are some usage statistics we would like to share with all of you. We have 1,83,000 hits and around 8,000 visitors. People from 120 countries have used the portal. There are around 310 registered users, and these are set of download statistics available for map books, mobile application, reports, etc. And taking it way forward, apart from the available features, we would also like to concentrate on responsive design to accommodate more variety of devices and to make it lightweight and even to support offline maps, make it cross-platform. Right now we have it available only for Android based, and multilingual crowdsourcing. Yes, we can always exploit the potential of multilingual crowdsourcing. Powerful data builders, because currently all the data available from our side is available for visualization and analysis, but we would also try to build set of tools to take for the users to upload their data and do analysis, and of course to make the best use of this distributed architecture of Bhuvan. So in this session, we have covered the various topics, including the introduction to Bhuvan Panchayat, the concept of decentralized planning, need and requirements for such a portal, building blocks around us, technologies, features, and features including geovisualization, asset mapping, activity planning, report generation. So having listened to all these things, there may be a question coming from all of us: how can we collaborate and contribute? Yes, there are multiple ways to do that. You can share your views using the share view option of our portal so that we can enhance the portal. These feedbacks are valued and considered during the next review meeting. There is also an option to generate and update the contents of the portal, asset mapping to start with. And if you are a developer interested in contributing a software module, you can add a module. We will be happy to share the framework and the technologies. And there are various other options with NRSE to get certain funds and go ahead with certain solid proposals, response, student projects, etc. And you can also write a set of stories towards utilization of this particular portal. And we are certain limited number of people at ISRO who are trying to spread awareness of this particular portal and make the best utilization out of that. We would like to request all of you to spread this awareness to another set of 1,000-2,000 people and do the same. So would like to conclude this session by saying that look at the sky, we are not alone. The whole universe is friendly to us and conspires only to give to those who dream and do a lot of hard work. This is from Dr. APJ Kalamji. Thanks for listening. Thanks a lot.